Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video we are going to learn how to solve the linear programming equation using simplex method in Microsoft Excel. For example, here I have a maximization equation, that is maximize z is equal to 3x plus 2y, and the subject to the constant are 2x plus y less than equal to 6, x plus 2y less than equal to 8, x greater than equal to 0, and y greater than equal to 0. Based on these subject to the constant, we need to calculate the maximum value of z for 3x plus 2y. So now let's start with the process. First of all, here write the variables, which are the x variable and y variable. Then here type the values. Currently we don't know the x and y variable values, so here type 0 for both. We will calculate this. Now let's write here the objective. Here write the calculation. The objective is maximize z. The calculation is press equal to, then type 3 multiplied with, click on the x value, plus 2 multiplied with the y value, click on the y value cell, then press enter. This is our calculation for the objective function. Now here put the subject to the constant, so here type constant number. Here type the calculation. In this cell type symbol, and in the next cell type right hand side value. Then here we have total 4 subject to the constant, so here in the constant number type 1 2 3 4. In the calculation we have to put this calculation here in this cell. For the first subject to the constant, it is 2x plus y, so here type is equal to 2 multiplied with the x value, click on the x value, plus then click on the y value, press enter. For the second subject to the constant, the calculation is press equal to, click on the x value, plus 2 multiplied with the y value, press enter. For the third subject to the constant, press equal to, then click on this x value. For the fourth, press equal to, then click on the y value. Now here in this symbol, for the first constant it is less than equal to symbol, so here type less than equal to. For the second also it is less than equal to. For third and fourth it is greater than equal to. Again type greater than equal to in the keyboard. Then here in the right hand side value put 6 8 0 0. This is taken from this subject to the constant right hand side values. Now after creating this structure here, now it's time to use the solver tool to solve this equation. So here click on the data tab, then click on solver. If your Excel is not showing this solver tool, you have to enable this by going to file tab, go to more options, and here go to add-ins. Then here in this manage option, click on the go button where you will see the solver add-in. You have to enable it and click OK. Then you will see this solver tool in the data tab. Now click on the solver tool. Now here we have to set up the solver parameter first. In the set objective, click on this maximize z calculation. Click on this calculation cell. Then here we have to select the maximum option. If it is a minimization equation, then you have to select minimum, but here our equation is the maximization, so click max. Then here in the by changing variable cell, we have to select these two values of the variables, these two cell. Now here in the subject to the constant, we have to add all these 4 subject to the constant, so click here, then click on the add button. Now here we have to click on this calculation of the first subject to the constant in this cell reference. Then here in the symbol we have to take less than equal to symbol, which you can select from here, less than equal to. In the constant, click on the right hand side value, then click on add button. The first subject to constant is added. Now in the second subject to constant, click on the calculation. The symbol is less than equal to, constant is this 8, click on it, then click on add. The third one is this cell reference. The symbol we have to use here is the greater than equal to, the constant is this cell, click on add button. Similarly for the fourth STC, click on this calculation, then choose the symbol that is greater than equal to, then in the constant click on this fourth RHS value. Now click on add, then close this constant dialog box. Now here you see all the four subject to the constant is added to the solver parameter. Now here we have to select the simplex linear programming method here in the solving method. So choose simplex LP method. After you set up all these here in the solver parameter, then click on the solve button. Now solver will find out the solution here. Already the calculation is done. Click on OK. The value of x and y variable here is 1.33 and 3.33. With these values, the maximum value of z will be 10.667. If you want to convert these values into the fraction format, then you can simply select them, go to home tab, then choose the fraction formatting from here. Similarly for this maximize z value also, choose the fraction formatting. So this is the way of solving the linear programming equation using simplex method in Microsoft Excel by using the solver tool. This was for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. We will again meet on next video tutorial.